I'm Ruchika Abi, and welcome to the third and final video in my Building a Client Portal with Glide tutorial. In this video, I'll guide you through building a quick onboarding process for your clients. Once that's set, we'll dive into some exciting AI features to take your portal to the next level. If you've missed the earlier videos, you'll find the links in the description below. I'm going to start with setting up an onboarding for your client profiles. What we have here is a button which takes you to the user profile screen. Now this button shows up only when the profile of the user is incomplete. How do we assess that? Let's go to data and users table. In here I have an if then else column which looks up the different fields that I might want to add to ensure profile completeness. Currently it's just image, so it says that if image is empty then it's set it to 0, else 1. So this kind of gives us a way to specify which the different fields which signify profile completeness, and now I can go ahead and add that as a visibility condition for this button. Now clicking on the button will take you to the user profile screen as it's set up here. Let's go to the user profile screen. In here you'll see that you have an image picker to be able to add an image. So you see the image is now set up and I see a button which says go to projects. What I've done is that the image picker gets hidden once the image has been selected, and this button is set to visible once the profile is complete. So I'll go to projects and there I'm able to see all the other details since my profile is now complete. We'll start working with the AI features now. Glide has enabled multiple AI capabilities using Glide AI, and I'm going to show you a couple of them. In a lot of apps where you're on the field, a lot of times you may not have the ability to sit down and type something. In that case, it would be great to have a way to just dictate into your phone, and that converts it into structured data. So that's what we are doing here. I have a button which brings up an add task form, and this form is set up to help me add a task by just recording into it. Let's see how that works. To begin with, what I have is a couple of fields that I need to be set up. Once Glide records an audio, it will give you a URL to that audio, which is what you can save for each task. So I have my audio recorder component set to save to the audio URL field, and when I click on submit, I want certain actions to take place which essentially extract the transcript from the audio and bring out structured data from it. So I have the on submit of this form customized. Let's take a look into it. It uses a few Glide AI features to accomplish that. I have here to audio text. What it does is it will take the audio URL and it will extract the transcript of the URL and set it on a text column. Now that I have the transcript, I want to convert it into structured data, for which I'm using a JSON. So I use an AI functionality called text to JSON, and I have given the prompt which essentially says extract and summarize the data into a JSON object, and I have given the details of how the JSON object should be structured. I give the input, which is the text from the previous step, and I have the result going into another column, which is a text column. Next, I want to extract each value from the JSON and set it into my column. So in here, what I'm doing is I'm extracting the name from the JSON result and setting it to task name. I'm extracting the description, setting it to description, and the end date, and so on. So I can keep adding as many columns that I would want to set, and I can specify them in the JSON description. And finally, I just wanted to take me to the edit screen. So let's try this out. I'm going to go ahead and record. Now I have recorded it. I will stop and I am going to submit. Once it's saved it, I'm going to submit. Now the workflow has finished and it's brought me to the edit screen. Why I bring it to the edit screen is that I want a chance to be able to edit any extracted information and then save it. So you can just review your audio here, you can review the transcript here, you can see the JSON created. I've just added this so that you can get an idea of what the AI has done in the background. And here are the different task details that have been extracted from the JSON and added to the columns. So now I can go ahead and change this to replace bathroom tiles and the colors should be gray. So I've updated them and I'm going to go ahead and now let's look at task, and then we have our task. The next AI feature I want to show you is generating a summary using the table data. So here I want to generate a summary for this project. What I have here is a button which calls generate text of the AI functionality, and as part of that I have specified instructions and I have given the input and I have a text column for the results. It's important to know what the input here is. So for each task, I have created a JSON field object which takes the different data columns from the row and creates a JSON object. Now within projects, I have created a lookup for this column from tasks. So what it shows here is it brings together all the tasks that are part of this project and creates one combined list with the JSON. And that is, again, I have set it to another JSON object. So I am able to use this as input now in my generate summary button, and then I will get the result. So when I click on generate summary, it's going to create that summary in the background, and there we have the summary specified here. So these are some amazing AI features that Glide has provided, and as you can see, it doesn't take much to get them added. And as you can see, it doesn't take much to add these to your app. I hope this has helped you, and this brings me to the end of this tutorial, and I hope this has helped you.